Hello there, and welcome. Is my mic making funny noises? It's showing that it's making noise, but there's no noise. I feel like something's wrong with it. Like when I'm not speaking, it's wobbling the bar to show me that some kind of audio is going through. But even when I'm nowhere near it, it's still doing it. Let me turn off the game sound. Okay, tell me if you can hear anything now. Hear anything weird? It should be silent until my voice comes in, unless my filter isn't on. Well, these are the kind of technical issues we have to be aware of. Because normally my mic is just completely silent until I talk. But now it's bobbling around like it can hear something. God damn it. Alright, sweet. Okay. Gonna do some multiplayer. Oops. It was more just if there was an annoying noise in the background, that was all. Anyway. Welcome Viscount. Welcome Sufen. Welcome Beardo, Actua, Duearth, Max, Jeremy. Lycus, Crafty, Bell Railway, Patrick, Scarecrow, Rafa, Milton, Victor. Welcome, welcome. Okay, you can see the name. We're going to kick it off with maybe a free-for-all. Do it. On a map we don't normally do. How about this one? Rakato Pools. The pigman arrives. Does it? Pigman versus himself, the ultimate mirror match. Well, if we can get two pros and two noobs, we can make a 2v2. See who we get. We got Beamish, who I think is on the newer side. Strange Chimp is the password. I'm a noob. I mean, Willow gets to fight all new people. Well, yeah, well, we need to help his confidence, like us, right? He struggles. That's why he has to big himself up all the time. So we got to give him something. We got to give him a reason to feel good. Okay, we'll take it. We'll see if Lycus can crush all the noobs. Do you want to wheel or choose your factions? Beastmen, maybe we should do Beastmen only. No, we'll do Beastmen only before the Beastmen DLC comes out. You want to roll? Okay, let me find my wheel. I'm going to use the old wheel because I can't remember the other wheel. This is a homemade wheel, you know. This is a lot of heart and soul went into this wheel. Okay. Wheel time. Lycus, 2 spins. Welcome, Charles. Getting some fish and chips. Now he's talking. Lizardmen for the pigman. Yes or no? Okay, we'll just roll everyone. Oh, he's taking the lizards. Okay. Milton. You're next. 2 spins. Here's the first one. Get yourself some cat food while you're at it. Beastmen. Yay or nay? Not sure what the stream delay is like on YouTube. Shouldn't be too bad though. I don't even have Beastmen. Okay, if you don't have a DLC, that's fine. We won't count that spin. I'll give you the slight advantage. We'll count this as your first spin. Oh, Bretonia. Do you wish to be Bretonia? They're just a cash grab. If you say so. You actually want Bretonia? Okay. Tufel. However you say your name, Mr. Tufel. First spin. Cool cornvid. Yeah, man, they got some cool stuff. Excited to use that soul grinder. Skaven. Tufel. Yay or nay? Lizards versus French. Maybe. Depends which way they go. Tefal, do you wish this pick? You'll take a second roll. You will have to be this faction then. You shall be the Dark Elves. And lastly, Beamish. 2 spins. What would your mod say if you used the soul grinder? Well, Soul wouldn't say a lot because he'd be grinded. Skaven, we've already got Skaven. Wait, did he say yes to Skaven? No, he didn't. Do you want Skaven? Do you want Skaven Beamish? Yes or no? If not, I'm going to let this spin. I'm going to keep spinning it until you answer. Why is Bell Railways speaking for Beamish? Or is that just Beamish trying to tell me that he's Beamish? Alright, here it is then. Oh, no dwarfs. No dwarfs allowed in free-for-alls. This noise is getting a bit annoying now. I think we've already got Dark Elves. Spin, 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 spin. Yep. Very well then. He shall be the Wood Elves. Provided he owns them. Which I think he does. Try to make your army as quick as you can. 2 boys are already ready. Of course, Beamish and Tifa will get a little bit more time because they've only just got their factions. Why no dwarfs? New to game. Our experience of dwarfs in free-for-all can be a bit of an awkward one. Either one of 2 things happens. Everybody ignores the dwarfs because nobody builds an armor-piercing heavy army, which is what you need to fight the dwarfs. So everyone just ignores the dwarfs, and then the dwarfs have to just spend most of the game running across the map to get to the fight, by which time they'll either mop up everybody that's half dead, or they'll just have nobody left to kill and won't do anything. So they're just a bit awkward. My army is going to be so horrible in with these armies. That means he's got 3 Dreadsaurians, even though he can only have 1. No greenskins for this one. So this map kind of kind of forces people to fight the person in front of them rather than really having a choice. They could try to go and fight somebody else, but they have to make their way through a choke point, which isn't easy, so probably better off just fighting who's in front of you. Here we go. Oh, they all kind of start in the corners. Okay. Okay, I guess that gives them a little bit more freedom. Possibly. But it's going to turn into a bit of a choke point battle if you're not careful. So, Beamish, Wood Elves in this corner. On his side is the French. Green is Dark Elves, and he's met with Lycus as the Lizards. But of course, they could sneak. I mean, I think you can get on this part of the map. Oh yeah, you can get around here. So you've got a crossing here. Is there a crossing here too? I guess this is shallow. Crossable. Don't spam the chat, man. You'll be taking a dirt nap. This is the Lizardmen map. I can't remember the name of it. Rotako something? Can you mod? No. Okay, loaded in. Let's take a look at some armies. Start off with the German. Lycus, got some skinks. Got some more skinks. Got some feral cold ones. Oh, he's got a big chunky. Got a big chunky lad. Scarus veteran, life priest. And a whole bunch of skinks. Okay. Dark Elves. Coming out with the Blackguard, the Spears. Malice. Lots of armor-piercing missiles. Cav and Shades. Ho ho. Oh. Eternal Guard with shields. Double Dragon Surprise. Ooh. Sisters. Healer. Everything's a bit all over the place. Where is it going? Glade Riders. The other stuff that we won't give away. For the French. Battle Pilgrims. Spears. Halberds. Some Grail Knights. Healer. A couple of missiles. A Trebuchet even. And naturally, some blue peasants. See him later. Okay. They should be ready shortly. Here we go. Oh, it's a little laggy. Okay, let's see who goes for... Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, ooh. Mr. Tiefl's Cav started next to all of Beamish's Way Watchers, which is all of 3 units, and then a whole bunch of other units of Deepwood Scouts. They've taken a pounding. But at least they didn't run off the map. Nice few points for Beamish. 700 points on the board already. So the French. Got some cheeky Cav here. Looks like the French are kind of being ignored. Looks like Lycus might be going for the Dark Elves. Might be a Dark Elf sandwich today. I'm not sure why it's choppy. Can't even look at my graphics. Hopefully it won't be too bad. Probably my graphics card struggling. Need my 3080. Maybe in 2023 I'll get it. Dark Elves advancing. Returning some fire. Oh, his Lord though. His Lord getting a little bit out of position. Getting a little bit lonely. Trying to chase Waywatchers. You're never going to catch him. Now you're going to get dragoned and Waywatched. Oh dear. That's the end of Malice. Oh, did he just Zarkin? No, I don't think he did. Not yet. Needs to be careful. Needs to try and save his Lord. Lycus making his way over. And poor old Milton is probably going to spend most of this game running, but maybe he can mop up whatever's left of everybody else. We do Total War on Twitch now, ding ding. You know this. Is that 300 seconds already? Can't be. Dark Elves getting into it. Got some elf on elf action. Spears though, so not going to be the most exciting fight. Lycus seems to have stopped. Don't know why he's not capitalizing on this. There's a lot of missiles though, so he has to be careful with the Shredder. Because those Waywatchers, or these Shades, they'll put this Shredder down pretty quick. I'm surprised he's not going Bretonia actually. Going after Bretonia with that Shredder. They don't have a great deal of defense for it. Elf on elf action, you heard it. Elves doing elves by killing them. That is all. Oh. Oh, I think he's Zarkened up. So it's a bit of a death sentence going into Zarken mode. Because obviously his health slowly ticks down, so he will inevitably die. He's just going to have to hide him in a forest. I don't think he actually dies though, does he? He just goes down to like proper low health. So when that happens, they should probably just hide him in the trees somewhere. Bretonia getting a few points on the board. Lycus arriving to try and mop up. Like I said though, got to be careful of these Waywatchers. Still got a lot of ammo left. 2 double dragons still left for Beamish. Beamish looking good. He's ahead in the points. He's got double dragons. He really needs to make sure he uses his Waywatcher ammo well, because it's so powerful, but if he uses it on something not... I mean, Malice is, I guess, a good target for it, but Eternal Guard or Dread Spears, probably not so much. This boy, though, that's the money maker. Alright, be cool, kids. You'll all get time the fuck out. Lycus running through the remainder of the Dark Elves. Bretonians are coming though. Mr. Tiefel creeping ahead in the points though. Trouble for him is though, he's pretty much out of stuff. Right next to the edge of the map here, everything's getting routed straight off. These Shades going. Which is quite a big loss, because they got a lot of ammo left. Still 55 men, but gone. So playing a little too close to the edge there. Still 2 dragons in good health. Beamish is looking good. Oh, cheeky. Nice use of a little spell there. Did a fair bit of damage on those skinks. The Bretonians arrive, but they're kind of quite staggered. And there's also a very vulnerable trebuchet here, just saying. Green Knight getting into some action. Shredder Illustria still going. Got 59 kills. Much value. 1300 value. It's not bad. Not bad. Not bad for a big lizard. Beamish playing it cool. Doesn't want to let too many points slip away, though. See, now he's kind of wasting his ammo on skinks. These aren't going to get you any money. That's a lot of ammo you're putting into absolutely nothing. 300 what they're worth, 350, 400, nothing. Should be coming to get this big boy, maybe the Green Knight, maybe the Blackguard. There's your money makers. Oh, Scar Veteran getting after Albric. Putting some damage on him. He's going to catch a heal, though. It's Thursdays, always Warhammer 2 day for streams. It has been in the past, but I'm not sure whether it's always going to be that way. I'm still deciding. Saturday is pretty much always Warhammer day, though. Tuesday is pretty much always something else day. Shooter day, usually. Of some kind. At least I'm starting to do that. Lycus taking care of the Bretonnians. With the Bretonnian army fully starting to arrive now. The trebuchets going. Somebody. Oh, look at this. Look at old Beamish. He's got money over here as well. A little bit defended, but he probably won't even notice if he attacked him now. Dark Elves, they are out. Is this Tiefel? I think it was. Yeah, you got a little sandwich there. If you were the Dark Elves, I think you were. And yeah, a lot of your stuff just went straight off the map. But you got a reasonable amount of damage. Got 8,000 points. Dragons coming in now, though. Going after the Life Priest. Hitting them with the breath attacks, sort of. Shit's about to get nasty, though, because here come... Oh, no, wait, this is the Battle Pilgrims. Where's the peasants? I thought they were the peasants. I guess shit's already getting nasty. The peasants are already in there. Or they have been in there and have left. Probably that one. It's turning into a blob. What's that? Another timeout needed. Nice, or sort of a nice banishment. I think it started off in the crowd. Dreadsaurian taking a pounding. It's got 100 kills though. 4,000 damage from the Shredder of Lustria. Whew. Big money. It's a little bit by itself though. I think Lycus has lost most of his other stuff now. It's all Shredder from here on out, but don't think it's going to be enough. He's finally noticed. He wants it, but he can't get near it. Pole arms in the way. But hey, you can maybe cycle charge those. But maybe Bretonnia can turn it around here. He's only 4,000 points behind. And there's quite a lot of stuff left. Beamish has still got a bit of ammo, but once he runs out, those Way Watchers aren't going to be up to much. They'll pretty much be free monies. There's also a couple of dragons to kill. There's a lot of money still on the field. Lycus still in the game for now. Tiefel's still in the game somewhere. He's Blackguard. Was there a Mazda? No, there was a Life Priest. A Life Slan. Trying to find his corpse. One dragon down, though. One dragon down. It's very close in the points. 10,000, 11,000. Two 10,000s. Whew. Lycus still got his Scar Veteran. Oh, he's got these here, man. He's got these. This is free monies. Take them a while to catch up. There you go. There you go. You're welcome. I think he noticed. I don't think there was enough stream delay for him to see what I was saying. Although these aren't going to be far behind, so whether they'll be able to take them out before they go, I don't know. Looks like Lycus wants it, though. Lycus has got a taste for trebuchets all of a sudden. Beamish, nearly out of ammo. Nice little spell there, probably did some work. Dwellers below. Some Eternal Guard still hanging around. Bretonia taking the lead. Can they hold on? They got quite a lot of stuff left. Still got the Green Knight in good health. Still got Alberic looking okay. Got a bunch of infantry, but you know, it's Bretonian, so that doesn't really mean anything. They've routed Lycus's veteran though. This Cav about to get hit as well. Milton looking good. Can he hold on? Looking good for the last man standing. All he's got to do is get all the points he can. Lycus still got the Legion of Chakwa. And some skinks. But I think Alberic, the Green Knight, the healer, is just too strong of a combo. The room is just called Z Wars. The password is Strange Chimp. One word, lowercase. Strange Chimp. Lycus's veteran returns. Gonna try and get some routage. These men at arms though still full on health. We still got these bowmen with ammo as well. Milton surely can't mess this one up. Oh, and he's still got peasant mob. GG, it's a GG. The peasant mob is still at half health. You can't win, lads. Just concede now. Peasant mob are coming and they're pissed. They're a bit winded, but they're pissed. They've got fury, rage, frenzy, all of them. All of those traits. See, Beamish probably got some good value out of these missile units. 1300. Once they run out of ammo, they're not much use. 1500 there as well. You can pop out the chat. I could do this if you like. Actually, I don't think it'll work. No, it disappears. Chat just disappears. Lycus is out. A respectable 11,000 points though. Mr. Tiefel still hanging in there somehow. Not sure what he's got left. But I think that's a GG. If you boys could concede, if you believe you can't win, save us some time, that would be appreciated. Thank you kindly. Welcome, Willow. Well played, Milton. Looking like he was going to lag behind and not really get anything done because everyone will be dead, but he got in there, mopped up everybody else, basically. Well played. Good effort, though, from everyone. Good scores. No one failing miserably. Fine work. Alberic 2000. Green Knight, nice 3000. Peasant Mob, 136. Putting out some damage. I mean, that's more than they're worth, I think, so you've gained 36 gold there. Totally worth bringing them along. Ground Knight's doing some work. Lycus got some work out of the veteran. Not so much out of the Skinkos. A little bit from the Chameleons. 4,500 from the Dread Saurian, though. There's his moneymaker. Beamish Sisters, bit of work, 2,000. Eternal Guard Way Watchers, all over about 1,500 damage, very nice. Dragons as well, one dragon anyway, 2,300. The other one was the Sisters. Tiefel. Whoa, what? What? Malice did no damage value. He did 3,500 damage, but it was no value. What was that, Peasant Mob? Did he kill the Peasant Mob? That's weird. Got some work out of his Sorceress, though. Blackguard as well. Some of the missiles, or the Cav didn't get to do a lot. They got shot up early. Yeah, maybe it's a Zarkan. He didn't do it that early, though, did you? I I thought you were running around with them before that. Weird. Good game, fellas. Well played. If you might all take your leave. Aniki, I know you weren't in there. And we can get some fresh faces. Thanks for playing. Let's do... How's about a same faction 2v2 now? I mean, you still got 4,500 out of it, Lycus, so it's not as if it didn't work. You got most of your damage from one unit. Okay, we got Odd, we got Volkrum, we got Anarchy. We could do with one more newer player. So Anarchy's a bit more experienced, as is Odd. Predator, who's this? Make yourself known in chat if you could, just so I know who I'm talking to. It's a bit awkward when people have different names. But okay, should we spin for each side? So this side has to play a certain faction, and this side has to play a certain faction. You're Volcom? Cool. Okay, let's wheel for Odd and Volcom's side. We're going to let the more experienced player choose the faction, though. Or actually, maybe they should both just be happy with it, especially if they're a newer player. Maybe we should let the newer player choose the faction. I think that would make more sense. You're Odd? Cool. Okay, so we're going to do 3 spins. Valcom, you're going to choose the faction. And both you and Odd are going to play that faction. Provided you both have the DLC, which I think Odd has all of them. Probably so. Here we go. 3 spins. Lizardmen. Volcom Lizardmen. Yay or nay? Just think about which faction you're more comfortable playing. Because Odd should be able to make himself comfortable with whoever. You're happy with dinos? Dinos it is. If one of you could play a sub-faction though, just so we can identify you a bit easier. Otherwise it gets a bit confusing. And Anarchy and Predator. Whoever is Predator, I am going to be asking you which faction. So here we go. First spin. You got 3 spins, so don't feel you have to take this faction, but you can't go back to a faction if you don't choose to take it. High Elves. Still not sure entirely who it is. Predator, are you alive? Who is this person? If you don't respond, I'll probably just boot you out. So I'm sat here waiting on you. All you gotta do is type yes or no. Is he typing in chat? Okay, you're in game chat. I was looking for you in YouTube chat. Okay, you didn't have to leave. I just didn't know if you were talking, Matt. I don't know why you weren't talking YouTube. God damn it. Alright, there's a space. Whoever, you can rejoin if you want. Just talk to me in YouTube chat, preferably. It's easier to keep up with. I don't always notice that this goes off. It's all good. He was welcome to play and welcome to join. I just wanted to know who it was so I could speak to him. But he was talking in the game chat and I didn't realise, that was all. Looking for new players. We might be a little bit later. We got V-Count. Okay, let's spin. V-Count. Hopefully you're there. Oh. First spin. Oh, we'll spin again. Empire. Will you play for Sigma? Or you got 2 more spins. 2 more spins. Stream delay, stream delay. Don't worry about Truth. I think he is. I think he played that in the tournament, so he's probably fine with it. But it's all about you, V-Count. Don't worry about your teammate. This isn't a team game. Just because you're playing on a team, be selfish. Play what's good for you. Empire, cool. If one of you could play a sub-faction, though, just to make it easier to identify, that would be appreciated. You don't have to play Midland, though. You can play the Golden Order. Balthazar. Let's find a better map. How's about a little bit of everybody's favourite Doom Reach? Please try not to take too long building your armies. Are we going to see Quadra Bastillodon? Hopefully not. I wonder what new units the Lizardmen will get. Hopefully the Bastillodon will take a nerf as well, so that it's not in every fucking multiplayer match. Because it does get a little boring to always see the same thing. But Beastmen. Beastmen is going to be where it's at. Hopefully they get some cool stuff. I'm hoping they get some kind of big single entity large monster. That is like a melee monster, not a Cygor. I remember Anarchy used to seem to like bringing, what's it called? The shooty cart. The wizard lightning. What was it called? The Luminarch. That's the one. He used to bring the Luminarch sometimes, which you don't see very often. There are those units that just don't get much love. The Luminarch is one of them. But I wonder how they're making some big changes. With Warhammer 3 coming along, I wonder how that's really going to affect all of these factions that we already have. Like the whole spell resistance thing and the wounds system. It's going to be interesting. I don't know what to expect. And they were trying to make melee units better in some way. And maybe missile units a little bit less better. Maybe. As currently in the multiplayer world, most people just take cheap, crappy front lines because mobility is just so much more powerful. uncertain. Even if you bring like expensive infantry, very often it just won't do anything because it can't catch anything if there's a lot of mobility. You'll just get shot, it'll just get magicked, and you'll just get like 500 value out of a 2,000 cost unit or something, or 1,500 cost. Here we go. Lizards versus Empire. Jurassic Park. The dinos have broken free. Can the men get them back in the boxes? Let's find out. That's what Jurassic Park was all about, wasn't it? Pretty much. Can the humans survive the dinos? Anyone got some thoughts on the Khorne roster? What do you reckon? I'm personally quite excited for a faction they don't have to use magic with. Willow, I know you'll be happy. You don't have to bring a caster. You have to remember to bring a caster. Chilling out in the Dark Elf camp. It's a lovely place. Good one? Yeah, it was. I'm excited for the Far East roster. Soul Grinder is a pretty cool unit. Yeah, man, I want to see that thing in action. Wolfric playing Warhammer now? Damn! Wolfric's been playing Warhammer for a long time. I suppose we don't really need to hide. Let's see what they got. Lizards, Spear Riders, Cohort, Saurus, lots of Skinks, Carnosaur, Revivification Crystal. What are they called? Ripidactyls. Forgot about those. Red Crested, Saurus, Temple Guard. I mean, it's all pretty much all double Revivification Crystal. Going all out on those heals. And which one's which? Odd ratio is the regular Lizardmen. Volcrum is the blue Lizardmen. And the Golden Order, played by Viscount. Got some handgunners. Got some spears. Got the Hammer of the Witches. Got some Demigryphs. Double Witch Hunter. Balthazar. Better have Final Transmutation ready to upgrade it and drop it on a big group of troops. Empire Knights and Demigryphs. More spears. So going mostly anti-large in the infantry. A few missiles around. Only a little bit of cav. Not as much cav. Well, a little bit of skirmish cav. Some grenadiers. We'll let them deploy. Okay, mace. Like the Minotaur options. Yeah, they got a lot of cool monsters. I guess it's not far off what Beastmen have, really. Warhounds, Harpies, Chaos Spawn, Minotaurs. It's basically just a Beastmen with a Soul Grinder. I'm pumped for Khorne. Not a huge magic fan myself. Good lad, good lad. I hope we're going to have a terracotta army for Cathay. Maybe. Might get like summonable terracotta warriors. Which wouldn't make sense. Somebody's going to mold them really quickly. Nearly ready. I want to see what happens over here. I think it might get messy. Oh, it's so hot today. Especially with a PC heater. Here we go. Grenades, blowing up skinks. Oh, does nice damage. Does nice damage on those skinkos, but they also took nice damage in return. I think if they'll have some like serpent dragons for sure. Like floaty serpent dragons. Not sure whether they'll fly though. Probably not. Playing the more defensive game, the Empire, they got the cannon. Lizards, not really any artillery at all actually. No Bastillodons. Grenade launchers. Oh, the grenade launchers will be good against these. Best used against infantry. Always got the Star Chambers as well. Who's he going for? Is he going to go Star Chambers? I think he is. Oh no, just took some shots at the Bastillodon. Viscount about to get stuck in. Flanking attack coming in from Odd. Still playing it cool. Saurus are coming in. These spearmen going to have a tough time against those Saurus in the long run. Nice flanking attack. Not enough protection on the flank. Oh no. Here comes the demigryphs actually. A little bit late to the party, but better late than never. Should mostly save these handgunners. They've routed, but they'll come back with all their ammo. Well, not all their ammo technically, but most of their ammo. These Empire Spearmen, though, not going to last long. The Great Swords can answer the Saurus a little bit, though. Might be time to throw these demis in. Volcom approaches. Viscount got a lot of lizards to catch. Feral Manticore spawned up. Carl Franz coming in after the Saurus Old Blood. Got some great swords that need to get into the action. Looks like he's trying to catch these chameleons. A double witch hunter. Not sure who they're shooting. Just anybody, I think. Maybe some of the large, maybe the Lord. Balthazar. Has he dropped any final transmutations yet? Not yet. Lizards engage. Anarchy's army. Grenades. Grenades are really best off trying to shoot groups of troops. They should probably come over here and start bombing these little groups of lizards. Another Manticore coming up. Why is that audio so loud? Even when we're like over here, not even near it. It's still super loud. Going after the Hammer of the Witches. Viscount still got some missiles. Not sure they're doing a lot though. A little bit. Is it coming? Is it coming? Oh, that's Plague of Rust. There it is, the final transmutation. I mean, I'm not sure. Oh, transmutation of lead. Okay, that's not what we need. That's not the final transmutation. If we didn't bring final transmutation, I'm gonna ban Viscount. Oh, he needs to be banned. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. Disgusting. Lizardmen on this side, though. Munching their way through Empire infantry. Got those armor-piercing skinks in there. Got some demigryphs that need to look alive. Some huntsmen that have somehow ended up on the other side of the lizardmen. Cheeky. Is final transmutation actually that good? I don't know. If you call getting 2,000 damage in the space of 30 seconds good, that's up to you. 2,000 value, I should say. Chasing off the Lizardmen Lord, though. Nice play, getting rid of Odd Ratio's Lord. That'll weaken those lizards that little bit. Can they hold on, though? Viscount still got some stuff left. Looking okay. Got to try and make use of his missiles. They're being chased at the moment, though. He could slow them down with these spears if he's quick. And then start shooting them with those. Demigriffs throwing down with the Carnosaur. Demigriff should be able to win that. They should break the leadership of the Feral Carnosaur before anything else. They've rampaged it. Little ball of doom here, though. This could be tough to stop for the Empire boys. Although Viscount still got a fair amount of stuff left. Just needs to maybe regroup himself. He's a bit all over the place at the moment. Just needs to come, form up, get in one nice box and be a little force to be reckoned with. If he can get back on his artillery, which I think he's trying to do. Is he? No, they're just running off after nobody. They should probably try and get back on their cannons. They're right here. Are they all broken? One's okay. Hey, one's better than nothing. Because he needs to prepare for this big onslaught of lizards coming in. It is chance based. It is one of those spells that may, the best, like a perfect opportunity may never materialize. But like I put in that, I think it was that silly online battles one with that guy that was just flying around. I killed his caster in 2 final transmutations. Upgraded. Like it took off half that eagle wizard's health. So that wasn't even like a great opportunity, but it still got Balthazar like 2,000 or so damage. And all he had to do was just stand there and click a couple of buttons. Easy money. See, like right now, when this all blobs up, and this all blobs up, if he's got a final transmutation saved, especially if he can upgrade it, if he can upgrade it, that'll be a GG. Easy GG. All he's got to do is save his magic. Oh no, wait, he doesn't have it, does he? Okay, never mind. VCAP's lost because he didn't break final transmutation. I'm only joking. He does have Plague of Rust though, which is also pretty damn good. I'm not sure about fire with transmutation of lead. Does it an area or is it just one unit? What is an area? Okay. Could be quite useful then in the right situation. Spread those units out, Viscount. Spread them out. They can support each other. Get back on that cannon. There's Witch Hunters, a little bit out of position by themselves. There's a bit of cav to support though. Car's also chilling in the trees. There are some skinks with health though. Lizards could still do this. All this Empire stuff is very beaten up. It's going to rout with a big charge from that Bastillodon, wherever it is. He's getting that healing from that Bastillodon as well, assumedly. Welcome, Kippers. Oh, what we got coming in? A Chain Lightning. Does some reasonable work. Viscount. Oh, dear. Didn't move his boys and they got cooked. For some reason they were stood next to their artillery rather than being on it. Here comes the big boys though. This could go either way. The favor bar is bang in the middle as well, so this is going to be a close one. It's a good fight. Oh, Viscount's Empire are breaking though. Too many lizards. Need some support. Those Witch Hunters need to get into melee. He's on the way. Maybe Carl can make something happen. He's trying to kill the wizard. Kill the lizard wizard. Balthazar not in a good spot though. Oh, I think he popped a leadership buff there. Maybe not quite in time. Thought there was a buff. So I think it's going to be a struggle for the Empire to stop the Star Chamber Guardians and the Bastillodon at this point, especially as he might still have some heals left. Carl's in pretty good nick though, and there are some Empire Knights that are healthy-ish. But I'm not sure it's enough. Lizardmen need to throw a sandwich. I'm not sure if Lizardmen know how to make cheese sandwiches. In fact, they may have already launched their cheese sandwiches. Where's Balthazar? Is he down? Is he down? Balthazar! Can't find the shiny boy. I think Balthazar's down somewhere. I think they did find the cheese sandwiches. One skink just slung one up into the air. Hit Balthazar in the chin and down he went. GG at Balthazar. Trying to find his body. May have disappeared already. Oh, if he can rout the Bastillodon. Okay. 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 Maybe they can turn this around. Here we go, routing the lizards. Anarchy, bringing this stuff all together. Chasing off that Bastillodon. Still got a little ammo on a Witch Hunter. Does V count? Here comes the Empire Knights. Gonna get these skinks that are just about out of ammo. But they're probably going bye-byes anyway. Tough unit of Saurus left. And still the Star Chambers. But it's doable. It's definitely doable. If only Balthazar was here with his Plague of Rust. That would certainly help against the Star Chambers. But he's still got Carl in reasonable nick. 1700. He's making sure that Bastillodon goes away. A wise move. Ooh, this is going to be close. Empire running out of stuff. It's all characters now. Chasing off the Ripidactyls. The Wizard, the Witch Hunters have shit themselves though. They've had enough. Welcome, Roaring. Glad you could catch a stream, my man. You're welcome. Still got some cav left. But what can it do to the Saurus and the Star Chambers? V-count's pretty much out of troops. I think it's going to be a game over. Looked like they were nearly turning it around though. It looked like the Lizards were going to lose. Sorry, it looked like the Empire were going to lose. And then they kind of turned it around and looked like they were maybe going to take it. But now the Lizards are looking pretty beefy. This is a beefy group of Lizards. Karl Franz can't do it on his own. Little Cav can help. Maybe you can terror out. Not a lot of this, to be honest. These are unbreakable. They're too high in leadership. Double Witch Hunter. Maybe they could do it. Here they come. The Reichland Runefang. Dropping all the buffs for Karl. Needs to get that charge in with the Cav. Maybe they can get some routage on somebody. Those cohort of Sotek won't go anywhere. Star Chamber still got 70 leadership. The Saurus 43 leadership. Think it's going to be too much to try and put them away. Nothing doing for the Empire, I think. They've routed some of the Saurus. But those Star Chambers gonna hang on. Valiant effort though. Damn teabag. Oh! Oh. I thought this was wavering Lizardmen all of a sudden. The cohort. Down to 20 skinks. Karl is on his last legs though. 500 health. The Wizard's still in the game. Coming back. Maybe the Wizard's got a big heal. If he's got a regrowth. If he's got a regrowth in his back pocket to put on Karl, that might give Karl enough juice. But I'm not sure he's going to have that magic this late in the game. Karl needs to stay alive. Welcome, Stormson. Pump down like a steel factory. You know, I hit the gym. Got to stay healthy. Stay in shape. big dino just rallied. Which one? Oh no. Oh no. Chunky boy's coming back. Oh, that's a GG. That's a GG. Couldn't quite get him to the edge of the map. He plods back. Good game though, fellas. Close one. A valiant effort with the Empire. The harder of the two factions to play there. Carl is at his healing cap. Oh yeah. Scheiße. Wouldn't have saved him anyway. Too many damn lizards. Good game though. Got some work from the Hammer of the Witches. And the Demigryphs. And the Empire Knights. A little bit of work from some Halberds. Of course, Carl. 4 grand for Carl. Nice work. Viscount. Balthazar. See? Balthazar needs those damage spells. I mean, he was still doing something with his spell, so it's not like he wasn't really... It's like he did more than 300 value. But not really, because he got other people to do the damaging. Witch Hunter 1 and 2 didn't do too badly. Great Swords, not so much. Handgunners. Couldn't get the value out of the handgunners, maybe one of them. One of the Demigryphs doing okay. The other one again, not so much. Hammer of the Witches, also not so much. Odd. Bit of work from Saurus. Skinkaroos doing lots. 1200 for 2 of those. Not bad from the other 2 as well. Cavalry doing pretty well. 2000 for that one. Volkerm. Very small army. Nakai the Wanderer. Did fuck all. Don't know what happened to him. I didn't even see him, to be honest. I must have missed him. Fairly spread out work from the infantry. Sotek boys doing stuff. Star Chambers. Good work from the Ripidactyls. They can be a hard unit to get a lot of value from. A little squishy. Got it done though. Good game, fellas. Well played. If you might take your leave. You seem to do okay, Viscount. Okay. Thanks, fellas. Thanks. How many people we got waiting to play here? I'm not sure if we're where we're at. We're into second goes. We got 1 space. Password is Strange Chimp. If we can get a decent player and a noob on each side, that'd be good. Nobody else went to play? I think Lycus has bugged the lobby anyway. That bastard. Yeah, you've broken our lobby. Get out of here. You can try and rejoin. You lost your lord early. Whew. Is there anyone else that hasn't played yet that would like to play? Okay, we've got Scarecrow. 1 more spot. Space Monk. Like us, we can get you in the next one. If you, as you didn't make it back to this one. But I think this should be a fairly newer player game. Beamish was looking pretty good in that Wood Elf one, so he's probably on the slightly better side. But Grimdall's got some experience as well, so should be a reasonably fair game. Although I'm not sure how much experience Scarecrow has, and I think Space Monk was a noob because he played the other day. And he declared himself nooble. Let's play on the good old classic that is Kelp and Coal Dust. Why not? I am new. My first and only time was last multiplayer video. Cool, no worries. Play whichever factions you like. We'll see how we go. We tend to get a few more people waiting to play on YouTube. Everybody wants to beat up the pig. You had an 8-hour shift. You have a job now. Tell me it's a gardener. Please tell me you're doing some kind of gardening as your first job. Why does everybody have a grudge versus like us? I think it's just a dislike of Germans. Only joking. We love Germans, really. Please try not to take too long building your armies and stuff, fellas. It's at Sainsbury's. Not a bad start. I worked at a co-op for my first job. So you one up from me. Sainsbury's is a higher up supermarket than co-op. Right, we need to find out which Sainsbury's Willow is working at, and we need to all go and troll him and just be difficult customers. That's going to be next stream. That's what we're doing. I'm going to take a webcam, or take my phone and just stream from my phone. We're going to find Willow and troll him. How sensitive is multiplayer to bad internet connection? Can be quite. If someone's got a really bad connection, it can slow down the entire game to like half speed, which is pretty horrible for everybody. But you're welcome to try. Sometimes it's okay. Sometimes even if you've got a fairly rough connection, you can still be okay and not get down to half speed. I stock shelves for 8 hours. I've been there, my man. I've been there. But you got to start somewhere. Got to start earning some dollars somewhere. Okay, Scarecrow. Let's get going, my man. Do the Willow stream. We'll make it happen, don't you worry. It's the one in Exeter. Okay. We'll find him. How hard can it be to find a tree working in a Sainsbury's? All you gotta do is look for a tree in a uniform which has Sainsbury's on it. Easy. Okay, here we go. 2v2. Kelp and coal dust. Have you tried Dark Riders as Dark Elves versus Greenskin Spider Riders? I mean, probably at some point. I don't remember it though. Not a memorable matchup. Taking our time to load in. Could do some drawing while we wait. Oh, there was a desync in the game. Exiting. Apparently not. Are we exiting? Are we staying? Is somebody dead? We've lost somebody. Who was Scarecrow's partner? Beamish? I think Beamish down, Beamish down. AI taken over, I guess. Malagor. Why can't Malagor fly? Look at those majestic wings. Well, maybe not majestic is probably not the right word, but they're working wings. Look at them. Surely. They're nice and feathery. You should be able to fly, dude. I mean, you're a goat. You shouldn't be able to fly. It doesn't make any sense. But you've got wings. Who gave him the wings? What's the law there? Why has Malagor got wings that he can't use? Are they stitched on? Are they not actually attached to him? Is it just a backpack? Is he just quite fashionable? Beamish with the rage quit. He's like, fuck this. I'm not playing greenskins. Thinking about faction war. Any plans on doing another one? If you mean the fact of the grand invasion thing we did, maybe. We were talking about it. Might try it. Maybe some characters with wings will be able to fly in Warhammer 3. You never know. Sartherial? Yeah, he should be able to fly. It's just a skin he got from the Chaos loot box. God, I don't want to know what's in a Chaos loot box. Fucking just some mutilated wings. Yeah, that'll do. Stick them on your back. Yeah, I'm a bird now. It's like a goat with an identity crisis. How long will we be streaming today? Maybe another hour or so. I might play a little bit of Red Solstice after this. I might do a couple more battles, and then I want to play some Red Solstice. See what it's like. We played it a bit on the alpha or beta, whatever it was. So it'd be good to see how the final game is. Grand Invasion. It's like a faction wars thing we did a while ago. Or yeah, don't know how. Maybe a year or two ago. Can't remember. It's been a while. If you search my channel for Grand Invasion, you'll see what it is. I made like a little map and stuff and moved the things around. Here comes the AI with Beamish's High Elves, I think. Yeah, he's definitely not here. Greenskins approach and a nice line of death. Can the player actually join back? No. Once they're gone, they're gone. Once a game starts, it can't be joined, so... Ooh, big rock. So the Eye of Morrsleep, it is. Double Cygor, actually. Anyway, so what we got here? Coming in Orc Boys against Gobbos. Oh, I didn't realise it was double greenskins. Got some Trolls. Got a Shaman, got a Dragon. Got an Arachnarok. Beastmen. Going into the trees. We should probably do a Chaos Invasion. I sound like Gordon from Thor. Everyone tells me that, but I never hear it. People told me that, but I hadn't seen the film. I didn't know who that was, so I had to look. And I was like, man, this doesn't sound like me. I'm not from New Zealand, for one thing. And I don't think I sound as chilled out as he does. But I do hear it a lot for some reason. So I guess I do. Greenskins, though. Going home already. Not hanging around. Unable to handle the AI High Elves. Nice charge coming in here, though. Getting a hold of these Lothan Sea Guard. Needs to get some infantry onto those, though. Doesn't want his cavalry to fight anti-large boys for too long. These trolls, two alone, trying to fight a big spider. Beastmen coming, though. Beastmen coming pretty much unscathed. I think they did some good work on this cav over here. Maybe committing a little bit too much with these two Gorbles. Needs to come over and help his buddy. How's the weather? Too hot. Well, it's not that hot outside, but it gets hot in the house, obviously. Can be tough to air out. Beastmen have come to a standstill. Look alive, goats. You're just getting shot in the face, lads. Comes the chunky cows. What are we talking about now? I got confused. I am confused. Many veterinarians? I'm lost. Beastmen coming in though. Sisters of Avalon. I'm about to get crumped by goats. Get a goatee shaped crumping. Beastmen army though, very spread out. It's literally spread. This is their formation. It's this big, essentially. That's a big formation. Greenskin's coming back though, trying to beat down a dragon. This is a bit of a messy one. Are we going to get a tub stream anytime soon? Yeah, we'll do that with the Silence and the Fury DLC release. I'm just going to play it from a hot tub. I'm going to put my PC balancing precariously on the edge near a hot tub. And I'll probably die. What a stream! I'll get millions of views. Absolutely millions of views if I die on stream. But I don't think that's the way to go. I don't think that's a good career move. I'm not sure that gives me the longevity I need. Goblin Big Boss though, he's brave. Getting stamped on by the big cow. Poking him in the hoofs. Looks like the Beastmen little rolling ball of goats is going to be hard to stop at this point. They got a lot of targets they can take out though. Don't know why they're not hammering all these off the map. Got a lot of centicles here. Could do that job. Double Gorbles. I wonder if this will be a thing again. Like a proper thing. Give them back their healing potion, I say. A lot of artists got more famous after they died. It's true. Curse of the Bad Moon. Not a great spell. It's a little too unpredictable for my taste. Spider hanging in there, but not a lot else. Slightly alive dragon. Did Double Gorble do its thing? Let's see how many damage. Let's see how many damage they got. 900 value and 600 value, so they're not doing anything too special. Gonna get a hold of the Goblin Great Shaman here though. That'll be a few points. High Elves have gone, and there we go. A G. Freaking G. Good game, fellas. Bit of a crazy, messy one, but the Beastmen coming in with the big sweep. Obviously, we had the AI B machine there, which made it a little bit harder for that side. But there we go. We won't look through all the scores, just to save time. Okay, is Lycus still here? I think somebody wanted to 1v1 Lycus. I think that's what I heard. Damn tank top. It's only because I had a tattoo finished the other day, and so I've got like creamy gooey stuff on my arm, so I don't want to wear a t-shirt because it feels horrible. And it's hot, so gonna rock a vest. Did the AI win? No. Is Lycus here? Alright, Strange Chimp is the password, same as it was before. Thanks for playing Scarecrow, thanks for playing Space Monk. Gonna boot you out. We're gonna do a 1v1. Anarchy and Lycus. We'll get a little bit of a more experienced player 1v1. So if you're new, you can watch and maybe learn something. Karakungor will do. Play whichever factions you like, I reckon. Tattoo stream. As I said, I'll be giving out tattoos at ZerkCon. I'll be doing Soul on a Boat on anyone who wants it. Rats. Rats. Is doing quick battles a good way to get better at online battles? I'm a little intimidated when it comes to playing online and being inexperienced. Quick battles is one way, but you could join my Discord or many other Discords that focus on multiplayer. And it's probably a much better experience. My Discord is linked in the description of this video, I believe. And it may appear in chat in a moment. But yeah, that's probably the best way. If you're intimidated and inexperienced, we got people that can help you out. And everyone will be nice, in my Discord at least. If anyone's a dick, you let me know and I'll give them the chop. But nobody is. Everyone's alright. Mostly because if you are a dick, you don't last very long. Thanks, Steph. There's the link if you wish to join. You can have a look in there. There's plenty of people that play all the time, so just get stuck in. Have some matches. People will give you tips. Yeah, stay clear of that Willow guy. Just ignore him. You might just want to block him straight away as soon as you join, really. He's nothing but trouble. So, Skaven versus Chaos. Lycus versus Anarchy. Pig versus human, I suppose. Anarchy doesn't have an animal alter ego. Only chaos. It comes straight from the warp. So just under a month now, actually, to the new DLC. Not too long. Hoping I'll get my hands on it soon. Get some videos ready. I like Beastmen. They are fun. They are. Hopefully there'll be more fun with the update. Oh, sweaty. Oh, he's got you there, Anarchy. He's got you there. Under a month now before I get my vaccination. Why are they vaccinating hippos? They're not a threat. The update will give us the Minotaur Death Ball. Death Ball. Double death. Christ. That sounds terrifying. Death Ball's bad enough, but Death Ball? Shit. Oh, scheiße. It's the Beastmen. I think that Beastmen video was where I coined that phrase without knowing it. Oh, scheiße, it's the Beastmen. And now it's like one of my catchphrases. Oh, scheiße. It's the only reason I have any German subscribers. They just love that I use a German word. Really, that's probably the secret to YouTube. Just use different words from all different nationalities and they'll love you. I think that's what I need to start doing. I'm going to start learning some French swear words. Some Italian swear words. Some Australian swear words. You fucking wombat. There you go. One down. Australian subscriber incoming. You wait. Come on, Lycus. How long does it take to gather a bunch of rats and push them into battle? Just talk in all languages. try and say a 10-word sentence with a different language for every word. Sacre bleu. There we go. French subscriber incoming. Okay, here we go. Let's see what these fellas have got. What do they bring to the table? Dutch swear words are just a bunch of diseases. I don't know what that means, but I'm worried. Hi, I'm online now. How do I join? You'll have to wait for the lobby to empty, which is not going to happen because we're in a game right now, but we might make this the last battle of the day. Or maybe we'll just do one more and I'll call it a day there. I did want to play some Red Solstice, but I think it's finished downloading now. Maybe I'll just give that a try myself later. We'll see. We'll see. Okay. We'll look away. Stare at this skull rock. Or we could draw something good. Not sure what we could draw. Let's keep it simple. Let's start with the chicken. It's kind of already got a beak. Kind of looks more like a goose. Okay, I drew a goose instead. Draw a slan. No. Let me try again. There we go. Slan. Slan, mate. Also, Jabba the Hutt. 2 in 1. Draw an omelette. Okay. There's your pan. There's your omelette. Sprinkle a little cheese on there. Maybe some spinach. There we go. You're welcome. Enjoy. That's a bedsheet ghost. What are you talking about? That. Oh, I fucked it up again. Hold on. That is a slan. See? Oh, maybe it needs a little froggy nose. Anyway. Okay. Battle is happening. Lycus. The pro Skaven, so he would claim, and Anarchy, who is apparently Chaos incarnate. So what has he got? A lot of missiles, some poison winds, teeth breakers, little exalted hero moving up. He's getting his teeth broken though. Some warp grinders, some rat ogres, a chieftain, some more poison winds, a lot of chaos spawn. A lot of marauders. A lot of Archaon. I feel like this army is lacking some Cav or Dragon Ogres. Teeth breakers, breaking more teeth. I really don't like exalted hero teeth, apparently. Some clan rats and a lot of Skaven slaves. Where's all the warhounds at? front line's coming in. These clan rats and Skaven slaves not going to last long. Rat ogre's about to catch a little burning head. Doesn't really do a lot to monstrous infantry though. Bit of a waste. Burning head is only really good against infantry, unless the units are really tightly packed fighting something. Brings out the warp grinders. I'm not sure why though. I'm not sure what he was trying to catch with that. There's nothing in the circle. Oh, the double chieftain. Oh, double chieftain. That's a bit cheeky. Double rat ogre mount chieftain. Going after those exalted heroes. A 2-on-2. I like it. Chaos infantry charging through though. Tough to protect for those poison winds. Chaos spawn getting up on everyone's grill. How are warp grinders going to be helpful in this battle? They're good for pinning stuff. Good for trying to catch maybe these exalted heroes, Archaon. Just buy you a little bit of time to either do damage to them or save something like these poison winds. Are they going to do anything? Not sure. Another burning head coming in. Doesn't do too badly. I always feel like burning head's a bit of a waste against Skaven because their infantry is never really worth anything, so the spell, like, I mean, it'll get rid of the unit, but it won't really get much value. I'd probably be rather hitting some fireballs on this bell tower or something. There are some wolfy rats on the field. They need to look alive though. Can Lycus turn it around? Yeah, a lot of missiles to protect. Well, not a ton of missiles. I mean, only really the poison winds and the teeth breakers counted. These Skaven slave slingers are just... Oh no, they're night run slingers. Okay. Okay, he does have some actual missiles. Normally people bring Skaven slave slingers, which are just kind of there to be chaff, but at least they can do some kind of ranged attack and do something, you know. Maybe these over here. No, these are night runners as well. Okay, so he's got some decent missiles. Stuff starts to return. This exalted hero's hanging in there. Opting for the Grey Seer of Plague Lord as well. Nice to not see Throp for a change. Archaon's in full health at this point though. That's going to be tough to stop later on. Lycus. Oh, that burning head. Gets rid of those two units pretty well. See, it's kind of worth it in that way. Like it's routed these two units, but it probably only got them like 100 or 2 value. For the cost of, what, 10 magic, 11 magic, however much that costs. A lot of chaos stuff routing now, though. Lycus holding it together, just about. If he can get his poison winds firing again, it's going to be very difficult for the chaos to be able to reach him. Because they'll just rout before they get anywhere. Comes the poison winds. Not sure what they were shooting at. Archaon's still got a good bit of health. In comes those poison winds. Takes down a chaos spawn. Gonna rout the exalted hero. Maybe these warp grinders are gonna get a grab. No. Oh, chieftain coming back. Chaos is the truth. It is. He is. He's got some cav to bring back though. It's going to be close. You can't get enough damage on Archaon at the moment. This chieftain has gone down. Chieftain down. Squished his owner. Cav returning though, Exalted Hero returning. If Lycus can get Archaon gone, he might have a chance here. If not, it's probably going to run out of juice. Don't know if those Warp Grinders have their ability. I haven't seen them use it for a while, but I might have just missed it. Oh, there we go. Seismic Snare. Gonna dive on him now. Oh, big hit on those Poison Winds though. Wavering from the rats. It's all up to the bell tower now. Not another bloody bell. Okay, I'm going in for the bell. Oh, I didn't notice there was a rat ogre on there before. Have I never seen that? Down he goes. Good game, fellas. Close one. Chaos getting it done in this one. Just and just. Okay, on 1800. Good work from the Exalted Heroes. Not bad from the Horse Masters. Chaos Spawn, mostly slapping cheap infantry, but they did their job. Bell Tower, 800. They spawned a lot of clan rats though, so a bit of value in that. Chieftains, not doing a great deal. Clan rats and Skaven slaves, meh. Fair work out of the Warp Grinders, actually, 700, not bad. Got some fair damage out of one of the Poison Winds. The other one, not so much, but not terrible. Teeth Breakers. Couldn't quite get those going. Or didn't have enough time. Wolf Rats didn't get a lot done, which is weird because they normally do loads. But I guess they're kind of a harder unit to use against the Chaos. They probably should have gone maybe after the Horse Masters, but they would have got shot up, so would have been tough. Couldn't get the money out of the Rat Ogres as well, which is probably where he fell down on just those couple of units. If he got better use out of these last 4 units maybe, I think he could have won it. But it's well played from Anarchy. Good game, fellas. Okay, let's finish on one more game of a free-for-all. Let's keep it free and for all. Password is Strange Chimp, one word, lowercase. Last game of the day. Last orders. Get your last orders in. Predator returns. Who else we got? Willow. Still can't lift his arms. Too many cans of beans. Worn him out. You even left WoW running. Why? Is there some kind of farming that you're doing? Are you using farming bots? Yeah, thanks, Anarchy. If you've played a bunch of times already, maybe take a leave, but I think everyone here has only played maybe once, so it's fine. One more space. Nobody's rushing to get in, I don't think so. Floponger. That'll do. Okay, we'll play... Let's play the Crater. We haven't played that for a while. Do you want to spin or choose your factions? Just can't move to turn it off. Oh, you turned it on when you got in. Oh, I see. He's just led on the floor, face first with his phone, typing with his nose. You want to do the wheel? Alright, we'll do the wheel for those who want to wheel. If you want to choose your faction, go for it. Odd wishes to be wheeled, we shall wheel him. 2 spins. 2 spins, I say. Default for the wheel, cool. Ooh, Dark Elves. Yay or nay, my lad? That's fine, Anarchy. If it is too much, I'll tell you. But you only played once, I think, so it's no bother. And nobody else seemed to be jumping at the chance to play at that point. So. Did you want Dark Elves again? Okay. Beastmen. No, Norska. Looked like it was just tipped over to Beastmen. Didn't hear the ping though. Norska is who you're playing, actually. No choice. Okay, and Tifol. Tifol spin number 1. We say no to dwarfs and free-for-alls. Sometimes we play them. Wood elves. Yay or nay? Most important question, blue or red? Alright, Morpheus. Pass me a crumpet, will ya, my old chap? Be careful with the stereotypes. Was the Dark Elves for you, Predator? No, not yet. We haven't done you yet. If you want to spin, that is. No Wood Elves for you. Okay, you will be then. This is the last game of the day, Orca. Chaos. You shall be the Chaos. Okay, Predator, you'll go. First spin. Wood Elves. We don't have any Wood Elves yet. No worries, Orca. Be back on Saturday. Probably with a bit more of this. Wood Elves, yay or nay, Predator? Happy with that? Okay. And flop on jar. Flop on jur. Did you want to spin? I'll spin it. Tell me if you want to do it. If not, just ignore it. Or say if you want to play the vampire counts. Okay, there you go. Vampire counts, yay or nay? Nay. Okay, then you will have to be this faction that shall appear before you. The Dark Elves? Don't think we have Dark Elves? No. Dark Elves it is. Dark Elf yourself up. There you go. Please try not to take too long building your armies. When you're ready, just ready up. Carried you like I carried those loaves of bread. Don't worry, Willow. They'll have you working checkouts soon. Then you'll really want to die. I used to get people telling me I looked miserable whenever I was on the checkouts because I was fucking miserable. You have to interact with humans. Oh god. Just there's your shopping. Shut up. Give me the money and fuck off. See you later. But you interact with humans right now? Yeah, but I can turn you off. I can just click a button and you're all gone. Easy. No worries. No, dealing with the public is certainly a testing experience. If you're a people person, you probably get on with it. If you're not a people person generally, it can get a bit tedious. You get those old people that smell like piss. And you gotta try not to vomit. You get all the kids that try to buy alcohol. Got some ID, mate. Joke's on you, I'm just a replenishment assistant. God, is that the name for it now? Replenishment assistant. You should ask if you can level up. And then you can put some skill points to increase your replenishment. So you'll be better at the job. I can increase an extra 6% per hour. That's an extra loaf out. You'll never have to check out. You get approached occasionally. Excuse me, mate. Where's the tree bark? And you just peel it off yourself. Here you go. Come on. How long is this taking? I've forgotten there's a battle going on. Come on, fellas. Let's get moving. Ready up when you're good to go. Don't wait on me. Somebody's overspending. Please try not to take too long. It's only a free-for-all. Nobody's going to come to your house and beat you up if you lose. Probably. Oh, that stopped Predator. He was like, what? Fuck that. I'm ready and I'm out. 3 men ready. Just waiting for the floppy man. Oh, he can't count. He's overspending left, right, and centre. There we go. He's ready now. Ready up, lads. Let's do it. Remember that this is... Actually, I'm not going to say anything. Here we go. What I wanted to say was, remember, this is a really hilly map, so some things like straight shooting artillery might not be a good idea. But then I was worried that somebody might change their army and it will take even longer, so... They will have to deal with their choices now. Should play some guitar while the army set up weights. It's a good idea. Trouble with setting up a guitar with a PC, it's just really awkward. You need a lot of cables everywhere. You got to have even more programs running in the background. Unless I play it through the amp again, but I don't think that didn't sound great. Just need to find a better way to set it up. Just use an acoustic, I suppose. Play some country. Okay. What do we got? Chaos. Lots of skirmish, Kev. Warhounds. So many Chaos Marauders. I'm actually looking forward to Warhammer 3 factions just because they don't have any chaff. Like Kislev don't have any chaff really. Khorne doesn't have any chaff. So it's actually going to have to... You're actually going to have to try and use your units properly. Instead of just charging them in and forgetting about them like people do with Warhounds. With Marauders. Which is just the meta these days. Hopefully it'll be shaken up with Warhammer 3. Dryads, Sylvans, Skirmish Cav, Light Cav, Sisters. Oh no, Glade Lord. Okay. Aerial. Dread Spears, Sisters of the Singing Doom, Blackout Corsairs with handbows as well. Malekith. Bit of Cav as well, Fast Cav. Marauders. We're going to get some Marauder on Marauder action. Got some Fimirs, got Throggo, Werekin, Shadows, Beasts of Tashnar, bit of Skirmish Cav. Alright, let's see how this goes. Stare at some Warpstone. Try not to get too influenced by it. If you start to feel yourself itching for a lovely snort of Warpstone, let me know and I'll look away. Some of you rat guys might be struggling with this. Your house got flooded. Scheiße. is the word you're looking for. We can just watch you play in silence. Play Sound of Silence. Good song. Okay, we're underway though. Chaos diving straight after the Norskins. But it looks like the Norskins are diving straight after the Dark Elves. And the Wood Elves are diving straight after the Chaos. I don't know where anyone's going. How come you say Scheiße to begin with? Good question that I don't know the answer to. I have no idea why I say that word or where I heard it to start using it. Obviously it's just a, you know, it's a word that is, even in England, heard every now and again. Even though it's not our swear word. I'm not sure where I would have heard it to maybe start using it. Scheiße. It's probably in a game actually. Maybe it was like Medal of Honor or something back in the day. I feel like maybe some sort of World War II game. And there was just like a dialogue line of a soldier or something. Scheiße. I feel like that's probably what it was. Okay, Wood Elf Skirmish Cav throwing down with the Chaos Cav. Skirmish Cav no less, but they got the range advantage so they can keep out the way. Blast them without being shot themselves. Those Horsemasters don't have the longest of ranges. Ooh, splitting his army though. Although it is a mobile part of his army, so it's not so bad. Not a good idea to split your army up in these free-for-alls. Everyone playing it cool. Nobody charging in just yet. Norskin's moving up to do so. A little bit of interception by the Cav though. Getting after some Marauders. Picking apart one unit of Marauders. Dark Elves probably need to turn to face. Need to turn to face their army this way. So at the moment they're facing off this way. Which means their units are kind of staggered. These ones are really far away and they have to run over there to kind of get into the battle. Whereas these ones have got to get straight into the battle. Still playing it very careful. Playing a big skirmish game here. Nothing wrong with that. More Marauder champions on the field. Black Ark Corsairs meeting the normal Marauders though. Beasts of Tashnar still available. Not a lot of good targets for them from the Dark Elves. Maybe some of the Cav. Oh, the Lord actually, Malekith. Oh, somebody's getting a little bit pounded. The Chaos Lord here. Getting shot up. Now being pinned. Oh, he's down to 2,000 health. Surprised those Silver Knights didn't jump on him. He flies down to 1,000 health. Surprised there's not more of a play being made to finish off this Lord. There are two Exalted Heroes actually that are probably worth running away from. As the Sisters, or the Glade Lord rather, is doing. Gets a little Tempest on him. Nice play. Sylvans. Pull him back, pull him back. Norscan infantry is breaking and going off the map, which is pretty bad for them. And it's a trouble when you play a low leadership faction, you need to be careful with the edges of the map. If you're a little bit higher in the leadership, you don't need to worry about it so much, like the Dark Elves. Little pendulum. I think that was a Norscan pendulum. A big missed opportunity to not use that pendulum here. There is a line of death right here just asking for it. He used it on these half-dead Black Ark Corsairs, but didn't really do a lot. This would have done way more for him. So I missed a trick there. Malekith taking a fair pounding, but he's still alive. Wood Elf still playing a big skirmish game. Doing alright in the points though, 5,000. Norska leading with 6,000. Chaos unable to get too many points at the moment, just being out skirmished. Little blade wind coming in. Oh, that goes nicely. That went nicely through that cav. Did a fair bit of work. Norskin's running out of juice on the left. Fimir, though, coming to answer. Maybe going to try and finish off Malekith. Throg. Get him, Throg. You're anti-large. This is what you do. You kill lords. Smash him. There you go, son. Hit him in the arse. Break his legs. Boof. He's going to struggle to get away from Throg. He needs to use his Black Ark Corsairs there. Oh, he got lucky. He got out before he got another hit in. Throg can't fly, so he can't pursue. Imagine if Throg had got the loot box with the wings. He'd be flying. Oh, breath attack. Didn't do a terrible amount of damage to Throg, but he will regenerate it, so probably not a great usage. Dryads are getting into it. The Chaos Warriors. Little explosion. Doesn't do a great deal. We're still discussing Scheisse. Wood Elves. Looking pretty good. They've done a lot of damage without taking too much themselves. That's going to leave them in good standing for that last man standing bonus, which is very often the key to victory. Malekith on his last legs, though, down to 400 health. There's not a lot he can do here. He's routed, and he's going to go straight off the map. So, Flop, looking like he's going to be out of it. Lost most of his units now. They're routing. They've lost their Lord. That's going to be a GG for him. Wood Elves and Chaos. Chaos also running out of juice. Spreading his army out, though, which is, I think, is a mistake. These Chaos Warriors should have stayed over here fighting. Otherwise, they're going to get picked apart by these nightmares. They can just cycle charge everything that's left. So, who's got enough juice left in the tank? The Norskin's got a Werkin. Got Throg. Got some Fimir. Got some healthy Fimir there. Got a bit of skirmish Gav. Wood Elves, got some Dryads, not too bad. Still got those big Silver Knights as well, and the Lord in good health. But a lot of his infantry, or missiles rather, the missile infantry is nearly out of ammo, so those aren't going to be much use after that, as is the skirmish cav. So, could go either way. Pretty much even in score from Odd and Predator. Who can do it? Who's got the cojones? Charge is coming in. Woo. Excuse me. There's a pendulum. That's the one that should have happened earlier. Norskins getting some routage. So what is that spell that happened? I missed it. Wood Elf's coming after it. Norskins taking the lead. Holding the lead for now. They're going to need to deal with the Wood Elves before they start losing all their health. There isn't too much tough stuff left apart from the Silver Knights. They're going to be a problem. Not sure if he's got any magical damage to deal with those. Oh, he does. The Fimir. The Fimir will put these away. Where are the Fimir going? They're anti-large and armor piercing and everything. They are perfect for taking down Sylvan. They're going the wrong way. Still got Ariel in full health. Okay, that's probably GG then. She's not going down easy with her blood eye mask. Or ketchup. She's got ketchup in her eyes. Silly, silly pixie woman. Chasing off some Norscan bits. Looks like the Norscans are being picked apart. It's looking good for Predator. Flop on Jur goes down. A respectable 7,000 points though. Fortunately for Tifel, he couldn't get too many points. He got quite heavily skirmished at the start, which is a rough spot for the Chaos, as they don't have any long-range missiles. He had the Horsemasters, but they've only got, what, 90 range, 80 range. If you compare that to, what is it, like 140? 150 range on the Glade Riders, so they were purely outranged. They got shot up, which left him vulnerable to being kited a little bit. So Chaos just got thoroughly kited in that one. Couldn't really get too many points. Wood Elves didn't really give him too many points to get, and he just picked them apart. Valiant effort from Odd, but he had a bit of a tougher fight taking out the Dark Elves, and he's lost a lot more, which means the Wood Elves are able to mop up. Down they go, down Throg goes. Think that will be a GG. Yeah, that Tempest, that was a nice Tempest. It did catch a couple of Exalted Heroes. Alariel the Ketchup Queen? Or Ariel? You spelt it like Alariel, without an A. It's confused me. Alariel, Ariel, it's like some cross. What spells did she have? Apotheosis. Good old heals. If you could concede and save some time, that would be lovely. Thank you, fellas. Apart from Predator, of course, who has likely won. I didn't get to cast a spell with my lord. Oof. Yeah, Predator played it well. Played it well. He put damage on you and didn't allow you to put damage on him. And then he just came through and mopped up what was left of the other two. It was well played. Good game, fellas. Yeah, you couldn't get anything out of your lord. He's 70 from the poor old lord and the heroes as well. Poor old Tifel's fluffed this one, but it happens to the best of us. Nice work from the lord. Oh, Ariel with 3,500. She's not messing around. Way Watchers with the 3,000. See, that's probably mostly taking out the Chaos Army. The Sylvans 2,000. So you look at the value from these Glade Riders. These are a unit that costs what? 500, 600? Maybe 700, and they got 1,300, 1,500, and 1,400. A lot of money killing all this Chaos stuff. Kiting the crap out of them. It's nicely played. Odd. Bit of work from Throg, but probably not enough for his price. Nice work from the Werekin, though. Making up for Throg. Marauder Champions not getting their worth. Horsemasters doing very well. 1,800, 1,600. Beasts of Tashnar, not so much. Not bad from the Fimirs. Flop. Not too bad from Malekith. You could probably get a little more. He's pretty strong. Not sure if he got those breath attacks off. I think he saw one. Might have missed the others, though. Not too much from the infantry, even the blade singers. Black Ark Corsair handbows. Bit of a questionable pick. I would have said you would have been better off with Dark Shards. One of them did okay though. Two of them, not too bad. Couldn't get any work from the Dark Riders. Or the Manticore. Well, there we go. Good game, fellas. We shall leave it there for today. Nice game. We've had some nice games today. We've had some close ones. We've had some good ones. Haven't really had any bad ones, I don't think. They've all been entertaining. Thanks for playing, everybody. We shall leave it there. I'll be back on Saturday. We'll do a little bit more of this and maybe something else at the end as well. Was brutal skirmish. Yeah, if you're getting out skirmished like that, I think the only thing you could have done there is maybe tried to sacrifice something to just chase off that skirmish cav so he didn't pursue you and just run off after somebody else. You could have run after the Dark Elves. I think you were behind them. Or the Norscans. Although it would have been such a trek. You probably would have got shot to shit anyway, so it probably would have been rough whichever way you slice it. But Lurid Solstice, it's getting a bit late now. seem to be enjoying the multiplayer, so we left it on that. I'll probably do some Red Solstice on Saturday. Maybe some other people will get it. Sol and Steph have it, so maybe they'll get involved. We'll see. Try to get a little team going. I'll probably give it a go myself later. I want to do that. That's why I split my army. Yeah, splitting your army is risky, though. If you're going to sacrifice stuff, it really has to be stuff that isn't of much value to you. Just stuff that'll push back those skirmish caps where you get away, but there's so much space on that map to run, and it's all uphill as well, a lot of it, which slows you down, so it just makes it so hard. Just got caught out there, unfortunately. Not much you could have done, I don't think. Cool. Thanks for watching, people. Thanks for playing. I will see you Saturday. Enjoy your Thursday.